I've always wanted to travel and go see Banff, Canada. And I even lived in Great Falls, Montana for 3 years and never got the opportunity to go see it. But today, that changes. Gail and I are so excited to bring to you our travels to Banff.
Turn left on Bow Valley Trail, Highway 1A.
Look at this guy. Went 3 lanes over. Because we got here a little late, we decided just this evening to do the circle around
loop.
the
What
loop.
is it called? Some lake something.
Minnewanka loop, and and you're supposed to be able to see wildlife. We pulled in, and the very second we pulled in, we saw like a whole herd of elk right off the bat. So we're really excited about that.
So we're just getting into Banff, which is a beautiful little town, and we're trying to figure out how you get into the parks and what is the best way, because we're going to be here for a couple of days, trying to figure that all out. So we have found the visitors information store, building, center, whatever, and so we are going to go check that out to see if they can help us with our questions that we have.
Yeah, Gail had a great idea. We didn't know that, obviously, so Gail came up with the idea to go to the library. We walked down the library, which is part of just a fun little jaunt down the library, and we found out that they sell tickets to the park in the visitor center. So Gail always gets picked to take pictures for people. Remember in San Francisco, I'll put the link up here, she was taking pictures of everybody out there, so here she is again.
You're welcome. Don't disturb wildlife. Take note.
We're here for
so we're right here,
today,
and that's
tomorrow,
right
and Wednesday, and we're just trying to figure out the best plan of action.
Okay, so we're right here,
Okay?
and I should ask, have you purchased your parks pass?
No, we need to do that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we can settle that.
Okay, good.
In a bit. This is the Cave and Basin National Historic Site, and then the Upper Hot Springs. That's
So we actually got tons of information at the information center, which was very good. I strongly encourage you to actually go and ask questions where the best place is to see what you want to see. He was very informative, gave us lots of maps, whether you want to go hiking, biking, what lakes you want to see. There's thermal, what do they call them? Thermal springs.
Springs, yeah.
That are really cool to see.
You
So
could lay in,
yes.
bathing.
So really cool, great information to have, and it's always good to, when, especially we're only here on a very limited time, so we want to use our time wisely. So it's great to get information so you can go to one place instead of driving around aimlessly looking for one specific thing.
Good point.
So strongly encourage you to go to the information center and get information, and also your park pass.
And bear spray. Little thing we didn't know that you gotta have. Because what we might do is do some biking, and the last thing you want to do is kind of bike
Come
up on a bear. Yeah. So we thought we would get some bear spray for biking bears, something. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. It was very informative. That was a good idea, Gail.
Yeah. This doesn't look like a lot of stairs, but when you're kind of in higher elevation and then you're walking up these stairs, you tend to lose a little bit of your breath.
Behind us is a really cool hotel. We don't know if we found it. Right. We just walk in, we're like, there's a hotel right there.
Apparently it's very famous, but we have to make our way there.
I remember watching a video from Keep Your Daydreams, Mark Leach, and he stood right here in his doorway and he goes, you can tell this is a different and unique place. A much better place than they had been before. And I am in the exact same park that he was, looking at the exact same sights that he saw, and I cannot say anything but I agree.
So here we are in Lake Louise. Pretty excited about being here. We actually found a parking spot, which is very rare. The traffic here is insane. Actually, from miles down the expressway, they're saying parking lot's full, parking lot's full. So they actually have.
And did we listen? No.
They actually have a shuttle service that you can get on. I don't even know how many miles away that is, where you can get on a bus
and that was full.
Drop you here, and that was full. So then we were actually going to take the advice from
Mark Leach from Keep Your Daydreams
and get the valet parking at the hotel here. However, they only do that at certain times of day, so they weren't doing it right now.
Yeah.
So we just took the risk and came up here, and thank God we found a spot. So we're gonna go see what Lake Louise is all about. Everybody always talks about you have to go see Lake Louise when you go to Banff. So here we are.
Let's go do it.
And let's go check this out.
I'm excited. Okay, so we found Lake Louise, and it's every bit as beautiful as we thought. Wow.
Yeah. Look at the mint green water, which is crazy because usually in the Caribbean or wherever it's like a bluish green. This is like white.
Milky. some lakes have a color to them, but then when you get up close to them, they're just regular. And when you get up close to this, no matter how close you get, it really is like a turquoise, milky color. It's crazy.
So we were just talking to a lady that works here, and she was telling us about the prices here to stay at this hotel and surrounding areas. But for one night in just a typical room here, it's $798. As a typical room, that's not even a suite. So, I mean, that's Canadian money, but still, that's a lot of money.
Yes, it's a lot.
It is a lot cheaper in the off seasons, and she was telling us about in the winter that this lake freezes over. I mean, picture that.
Yeah.
If the lake froze over, so they have ice skating, they have ice hockey, they have it all lit up at night. Just absolutely amazing. She says beautiful.
You can ski across it. They have carriage rides on the ice.
Yes,
all
and
the
you
Christmas
can
music
snowshoe
and lights.
through the back country, and just the ski lodges are a big hit around here too. I mean, it was crazy. But she said that ski lodges open in November 1st and closed May 1st. That's a long winter.
But it's a winter wonderland, and you have to come here.
But thankfully, we're here in August.
Yes.
But I would love to see it in December.
I want to come back. I want to bring our kids here and do it in the winter.
Christmas, I'm sure, is absolutely amazing.
How do you even get up here in the winter? Dog sled. That's the only way. Yeah. So there's the beautiful Fairmont Hotel behind us. One of the things that I was just thinking about is that although videos are better these days and it's so beautiful, what you can't get from the video is the smell. It's so beautiful and fresh, and just the amazing smell here is incredible.
And the elevation.
Yes. Yeah.
Walking around this lake, you're like, why am I so out of breath? It's flat here, but if you're not used to elevation, which I am not, you're almost 6,000 feet up.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, it'll take your breath away, literally.
What did you say it was? We up there.
Yeah, we up here.
So they say when in Rome, right? So this water's supposed to be really cold, but so soft, and I just got to do it. I'm gonna be carrying the GoPro, so watch this footage right here. Oh my. It's ice cold. This might be one of the top 5 things I've ever done. It's just so beautiful. That's where we started. That's where we had lunch. Walked the entire lake, and then when you get to the edge, you can walk out in the water. But this water is literally ice cold to the point that it's painful. But you gotta do it.